Texas Dollar.
Just win, baby. Even though we haven't been winning. Sorry, I haven't been here. Just been dealing with a few things. But that's a story for another day. So let's get to it. If this is your first time here, do not be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button. Yes, it's Milwaukee time. You seen the header. It's Dame time in Milwaukee. I'm really excited. Just want to talk about it for a little bit, and then I'll let you guys go on your merry little way. So let's go ahead and shout out the people. There he is. There's my brother. We talked about it. I broke the news to him today. I even broke the news to my brother in Wisconsin. So, salute, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We got Anthony Estrada. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And yes, it is. It's Dame time in Milwaukee. You silly guy. You're my lawyer, man. You can't say that. Well, yeah, you can. You're the lawyer. It's good to see you, Circus. Hope you're doing well. Hope the Raiders are not tearing you up inside. They are tearing me up. But the Dame trade made my day just a tad bit better. Yeah, I know. I was just telling Dark today on the phone. Like, normally the Bucks go ahead and throw these guys away that are star players for this team. And now they're making a big splash. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like, you had Kareem, who went to the Lakers, and then you had, Brian Knight going to somebody else. I don't remember. He wasn't really, I mean, he was good, but he wasn't the guy, the guy. Like Ray Allen, he was the guy, and then they traded him away. So whatever. Daniel, good to see you. I just seen you and Ash's stuff. Good to see you. Hey, it's possible. It's possible. And I do think Drew's going to end up being a Laker. Unfortunately, he will end up getting traded again. So it's a good possibility. Maybe if Davis can stay healthy. Just saying. best part is you didn't give up anything significant for Dame. You traded a bag of chips and Drew Holiday for him. Yeah, pretty much. But the thing is like I was talking to Dark today about it. Like he's a very good defensive player. I don't think they would have traded him if he would have been a double threat, which is the fact that he's got to be consistent. I know he was really good when Giannis was out with that injury, but you have to be consistent. You have to be a consistent shooter. And Dame, he's that guy. Like Steph Curry. Steph Curry's a consistent shooter. LeBron is pretty consistent at what he does. You also have the likes. It's not ringing a bell on me right now, but there's a few guys who's out there that is able to be consistent on a regular basis, and when you're consistent, you win championships. I understand why you haven't been live the last 2 games. This team is completely crap in the bed. No, it's not really that. I mean, I don't really want to go into it, but like, once you lose something and you can't get it back, I'm not talking about my mental state with the Raiders. That's not what I'm talking about, because we're all in an abusive relationship with them. That's the same shit. Same shit, different year. But my dog passed away, and he was only 2 years old, and it just really broke my heart. And so I was dealing with that, and I didn't want to be emotional. I'm getting like emotional right now talking about it, because he's a good dog. He was a good dog. 2 years old, awesome dude. Kept me grounded. I mean, I have more dogs here, but Legend was cool. Legend's cool dude. Only thing with Dame is his liability on defense. Hopefully Middleton, Giannis, and Lopez can pick up his slack. Don't forget Bobby Portis. Bobby's a pretty good. He's not too shabby on defense. I mean, he's not up there with Brook Lopez. I know, like, Beecham. See, here's the thing is, I was saying to Dark on the phone. Once you have the shooting and you're able to get up there, I lost train of thought because I seen your comment on Graham. That's what I said. I was telling Dark as well about that. He's not good with the defense, man. Like, get rid of Graham. He sucks. But it's Dame time in Milwaukee. Thank you, brother. My host, when he can tell you when he feels like it, but we'll be back soon. I just wanted to come on here and talk about Dame and for just a little bit. I mean, a lot of these Blazer fans are pretty excited. And here's the thing, though. With a Dame coming to Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Bucks are getting pretty good positive feedback from the media on national television, and that's something that I don't see. I see a few people who love Giannis, but they don't love the team, and that's not good. It's good to see you too, brother. I hope you're doing well. I always appreciate you checking on me. You're such a good dude. My mental state is Fire Graham and his meteor defense. I haven't seen finished games sober since week 1. That's how I feel. Like, whatever. I don't want to get into the Raiders right now. What fucking assholes. Thank you, brother. Tony! Good to see you. Missed you too, brother. You guys are so awesome. I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you coming here and supporting me. You guys are all amazing. Don't forget it. But yeah, like we got Milwaukee got Dame. Who knew? Who would have thunk it? Like that right there. That right there solidifies Giannis not going anywhere. Giannis said, I want them to prove that this team's going to be championship material. And what did they do? They went out and got the best available player that they can get. I hope and I pray that it'll work out. I hope that there's championships galore coming for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's just really exciting to know that they got a good player. They didn't trade a good player. They got a good player. It sucks that Drew left. I really liked him. He had really good defense. It sucks that Grayson Allen kind of went too because I liked him. And man, I don't know how you can get any bigger than that guy though. Dame time? Like Damian is a Raider fan. And he is on my favorite team. That's insane. And do you know that on Twitter, Bucks don't ever get trending? Giannis trends. Bucks are trending right now. That's okay, brother. You know you can come in anytime you want to. All you have to do is ask me. But you stay safe out there. Work out for me. It's going to be a wonderful NBA season. Oh, by the way, for WNBA, if you are an Aces fan, they are 2-0 in the semi. So they might win back-to-back championships. I mean, we're still talking about basketball right now. I mean, this is just as exciting to me as when the Raiders acquired Davante Adams. So it's right there. It's pretty even. You're laughing at. Yeah, Miami Heat fans are not pretty happy. They're not happy at all. Me too. And he always said that he wanted to play with Giannis if Giannis was ever going to be traded. And he ended up becoming a Milwaukee Buck. That's not his first choice. It was said that it was his second or third. But let me play you guys something real quick. Just real quick. I mean, it's Dark already heard it. But this is the most positive feedback I've ever heard in my life. I hate ads. Okay, let me get this on here. I'm slow at this. Don't judge. Okay. That way, I won't get copyrighted.
Is the man behind the news. Damian Lillard from Portland to Milwaukee. Woj, give us the details and all the players involved in this trade.
Jay, blockbuster deal that lands the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, All-NBA guard Damian Lillard. It's a 3-team trade that brings Lillard to the Bucks. Portland got a tremendous haul back, including DeAndre Ayton from the Phoenix Suns, Drew Holiday from the Bucks, an unprotected 2019 or 2029 Milwaukee first-round pick, and a couple of unprotected pick swaps. Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson. They go to a Suns team that was ready to move on from Ayton. They certainly saved some money with Nurkic, but a very good veteran center. But I think for Portland now, they're going to look to move on Drew Holiday. He could be a free agent next year. They are rebuilding with really a terrific group of young guards. And now this deal and the return for the Blazers, you can't really fully constitute it till you see now what they can get for Drew Holiday, who's certainly a championship level point guard, multi-time All-Star. And now for the Milwaukee Bucks, though, this is an organization that made the Drew Holiday trade a few years ago to pair with Giannis Antetokounmpo, won a title. And now they may have very well have extended their window with Giannis by bringing in Damian Lillard, a player that Giannis was determined to play with. And this was, I think, the relationships with.
I put on the wrong one, guys. I just wanted to hear about, NBA today. I need NBA today. NBA today. NBA today. Where is it? Because I wanted to hear. I was shocked. Here we go.
Community, none of our fans cannot say that we didn't do right by Dame. He might not have gotten his number one choice, but we did right by Dame. So when I think about it, hey, you protected that kind of image of the organization. You got a great situation with DeAndre Ayton. You have another asset if you're the Trailblazers that you can trade in Drew Holiday. I think they worked out great. And if we're going to talk about the Bucks, boy, the Bucks look like a problem. The Bucks look like a very big problem, and I think they put some people on notice, and my way too early favorite.
Way too early favorite, Perk?
I mean, he's straddling the fence. He halfway in because he's doing the show from his house. But here's the fact of the matter, okay? Let's put it out there. Number one, Giannis is playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. He put it out there. He hasn't signed that contract extension. All of a sudden, what the Bucks do, they please him by going out there and getting him his first bona fide superstar that he's ever going to play alongside of it, Damian Lillard. That's number one. Number two, Giannis, you got to do right by the franchise now. You have to sign that contract. Number three, this is what's going on right now around the organizations in the Eastern Conference. They're in their group messages right now saying, don't worry about it, fellas, we good. And they're lying. They're lying. No, you are not. This team is not only favored of coming out of the Eastern Conference right now and is going to win the East, but this team stay healthy with the pieces they already have. Adding Damian Lillard to this roster, they're going to win the NBA championship.
Oh. We're going all the way to winning a championship. Obviously, they did in 2021. I should have mentioned Chiney Ogwumike with us as well. Chiney, your reaction here.
So am I allowed to have an emotion? This is huge.
Yeah.
Are you allowed?
This is huge. I know we're coming in strong with analysis and the basketball specifics, but if you are a basketball fan right now, this is exciting. This is exactly what you live for. And this is what makes me, have so much joy coming to work every day. This is because we have seen Damian Lillard's dreams, to some degree, if you're a basketball fan, fulfilled. He is now able to compete with a contender. His call has been answered.
Yep.
He's tag teaming with Giannis. When is the last time a player of his caliber has had a pick and roll mate with someone like Giannis. I mean, that's kind of wild. This guy averaged 32 points per game last season.
Yes.
I think in about 58 or so games. On the other side, Giannis's calls to some degree have been answered. His big question is, show me that you want me to be here for the long term. Well, we just brought you someone that can get instant buckets, that wants to win a championship just as much as you do. That's one thing about Dame. He cares about, legacy. He cared about loyalty. But I do think at this point where both of these guys are very similar in their trajectory, they're hungry and fighting for a chip. And these pieces all, came together in a very unique way. So I was like, reading my phone, following Woj.
Yes. This is, it's enormous. It is enormous. It is huge. It is seismic.
Enormic.
This is, enormic. I'm putting enormous and seismic together. We're making up a
wow.
word. That is how big this is. Because we have talked about, okay, is this the year for the Boston Celtics? It feels like there's
This is huge. This is huge. I mean, that's a positive feedback. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm gonna shut it down. Raider Gabe is going live in about 35 minutes. Also, the Raiders are live right now with Davante Adams. If you guys want to go check that out. I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by today. I know this was unexpected, but thank you for everyone showing up. Appreciate you guys. Maybe I'll try and go live next week. If not, then I'm sorry, but it'll start coming together again. Don't worry, guys. If y'all do nothing else, at least knock off the Celtics in the playoffs sincerely. I don't like the Celtics. I heard a lot of positive feedback on Porzingis, or whatever his fucking name is. 7'3". Dude's he's a slug. And the reason why the guy got 20 points per game is because he was on the Wizards. I rest my case. You as well. I thank you guys again for coming by, and do not be afraid to go check out the presser for Davante. I'm sure he's got some pretty good gems that he's going to say. I know he's pretty frustrated. So are we as fans. We've been frustrated for 20 years. Might as well make it another year. But it's still week 3. We got plenty of time to turn it around. Another day, another live for that. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys have a safe and blessed day.